I'm gonna show you a way, this is gonna work and it's gonna be fine. But you might go out and that OT may say, okay, that's not how I do it. Did it a totally different way. And there's multiple ways of doing it. But I think as we go through this, you'll get the idea of what you're doing and why you're doing it and how you're doing it, and then you can adapt to anything else. I mean, my gosh, if we went through every single way, I mean, it would be crazy, right?
We'd be here for
Yeah,
8
and we don't wanna do that, okay, we wanna move on. So just kinda keep that in mind. What we're looking at, I'm sorry, my hands are, I know, they're cold, and
I think it feels amazing.
okay. Make sure the hand placement is right. So with the shoulder flexion, right, the thumb is gonna come up. Okay. So we're gonna, I have no idea how many times I've dropped this. With, I always like to feel the area, okay? And so with that, we're gonna make sure we're at 0, right? And I know these chairs kinda have to, we may have to steal another rolling chair somewhere, but you're gonna get a 0, okay? And if you want to mark this right here, you can. Sorry, does that hurt?
No, it tickles.
Okay. So go ahead and do your shoulder flexion. I've already demoed it. Okay. This is what's hard because of move and it's like, heck, do I get this thing? Oh, I bet you're videoing. How do I measure that? Here's the easy way to do it.
Her back pushes that.
Kind of sit at an angle. Keep your head really straight. Kind of an angle just like this, like I'm looking right at her ear, okay? And what you can do, visualize, here's her arm. I'm gonna come down this line and then parallel with her body. Where do those imaginary lines intersect? Okay? So they're gonna intersect about what, right here? Can we agree with that? Okay. So for shoulder flexion, you can look at where they're intersecting, okay? This is my stable arm, and I need to get down here and try to get that right there, okay? And then I'm going to take, I can lay this against here for now. You don't always want to have it pressed because it can change a little bit, pressing it up against here, and she's having a hard time holding it, right? Okay, but we're in the center. I can pull it off a little bit, and this parallel with the trunk. And that's all you gotta do, okay? You have to make sure you're reading it correctly, right? Because this was down and we came up this way. So what would her, if you guys wanna see, what would her range be? Oops, let me get my finger up here.
0 to 145.
145? Are we, okay? Because we started here, right?
And you went up.
And we went this direction. And we ended about right there, okay? Does that help with?
The axis,
Yes.
Okay. The other thing I warned the other two groups, when you guys practice, don't get one-sided. Remember, you could pull a right or a left. So if you're always practicing on the right side, and it seems like everybody always goes to the right first, and then you pull a left, then it can be confusing because you've not practiced on that side. Don't get one-sided. Make sure you're practicing on both sides, okay? All right?